assists, 12 rebounds. Both are career highs. And 15 points to go with him. McDaniel's been terrific as well with 8 assists. Make it 9. The icing and a beautiful maize and blue cake.
Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. Good evening. Welcome to the Maize and Blue Reviews Michigan Basketball Postgame Live. Thanks to the audio, you heard it on and watched it on ESPN 2 tonight. Michigan comes away with the victory in impressive fashion, 68-51, with a big second half after leading by a bucket at the break. They came out and really took it to the Cats. We're ready to talk about this one with you and get your feedback in on it. I'll tell you all about this game. If you're listening or watching this after the fact and want to know what happened here with Michigan, you know, they played an excellent second half. And Northwestern had played a bunch of games prior to this, didn't practice yesterday, trying to keep some fresh legs, and Michigan took advantage of that. They came out, and Northwestern looked sluggish, just like I'm talking right now. Northwestern looked pretty sluggish, and Michigan was the aggressor, and Kobe Buffkin is the star of the game. But right up and down the lineup, Michigan looked good in the second half to get their first quad one win of the season. And, you know, you're looking for those quad ones. You're looking for road wins in the Big Ten. You're looking for wins overall, road wins, quad one wins. Michigan able to check a lot of those boxes tonight. Juwan Howard and company have to be happy about this one. Well, Northwestern was a 3-point favorite heading into this one, and the Welsh Ryan Arena, sold out. It was a just a 1-point game at the half, 26-25. Michigan had the lead, but then it was an 18-2 run in the second half that decided this one. Michigan getting that first quad one win of the year. They'll have a lot of opportunities to get more of those, and they'll need them if they want to get into the tournament. But you got to feel good for one night if you're a Michigan fan watching this one. The Wolverines improved to 12-10 on the year, 6-5 in the conference. Northwestern 15-7. You know, they've only made the tournament one time in their history, and they're trying to do that again. You know, they're in position to do that. 6-5 in the conference there for the Cats. The Ken Palm numbers heading into this one. Michigan was at 67. They should improve on that. Northwestern at 54. So all good things there. As far as the individual numbers for this one, Hunter Dickinson, 19 points, 3 boards, and 2 assists for the big man, but the star of the game almost with a triple-double. How about Kobe Buffkin? He had a career-high 12 boards, a career-high 8 assists to go with 15 points. 15 points, 12 boards, and 8 feeds for Kobe Buffkin, who also had a highlight dunk on a breakaway and a steal. Probably his best game, certainly when you look at the rebounds and assists. And Seth Greenberg was the color analyst in this game, and he had mentioned that he was talking to the Michigan trainers, and the Michigan trainers relayed that Kobe Buffkin was the hardest worker on the Michigan team. I could see Seth Greenberg going over and talking with the trainers and saying, you know, who is it? Who's the guy that is the hardest worker on this team? And the trainers told him Buffkin's the first guy there and the last guy to leave. I hadn't heard that before. But that's the kind of thing you like to hear about a player, that he's one of those guys that's going to be the first in and last to leave. And Kobe Buffkin, getting those accolades tonight. He had a hell of a game, and he has come on in his sophomore season, so that's good to see. Jet Howard didn't need a huge night from Jet. Michigan didn't get it. 8 points, 4 boards, and an assist. Same thing for Terrence Williams. He didn't have any points at the half, ended up with 7 points and 10 boards. Doug McDaniel just with a deuce in the scoring department, but had 4 boards and 9 assists for the freshman point guard. How about the bench? Joey Buckets. You know, Joey Baker with his best game in the maize and blue uniform. 14 points, including 3 of 4 from downtown, 5 of 6 from the floor. If this was one of Joey Baker's first games, you'd be like, man, this is exactly what the doctor ordered. Offense from downtown. He getting involved. Nice job. A punch from the bench. Everything. Nice job there for Joey Baker. Terrace Reed had a bucket and a board, and Jace Howard got fouled on a 3-point shot and made one of those free throws. So he had a point and a rebound for Michigan. Yo-Yo, Yusuf Kayat, he had been banged up. He's back and healthy. He got in there in the first half and lined up. First time, I think the first time he was out there within seconds. Wide open three, dialed it up. They got the rebound. Michigan did, threw it right back to Yo-Yo. He jacked it up again. Good looks for Yo-Yo. Was not able to get him to go either time. Cheddar did not play in this game. It was pointed out by a lot of people that Cheddar, you saw him in the first half on the bench, did not see him on the second half. I think I saw him. I couldn't tell for sure, and I didn't rewind it. It looked like he was coming back to the bench area at some point in the second half. Who knows? Maybe a little bit of an illness or whatever. Complete speculation on my part. And Isaiah Barnes did not play in this game, which Michigan wins by 17. So there's what you call the tail of the tape and all of that for the Wolverines, who get that W. And what's coming up for Juwan Howard and company? Well, let's check the upcoming schedule. And that is brought to you by the Maize and Blue Reviews. Good afternoon, Michigan football and basketball. You can hear that show 1 o'clock weekdays on this very feed that you're listening to right now. We'll be with you tomorrow at 1 o'clock talking about the latest in Michigan sports. That's what we do. And here is that upcoming schedule. Michigan will play Ohio State. Ohio State's not going to be in a very good mood. When are they ever? They got beat tonight. Their coach got thrown out of the game. And so he'll be in a feisty mood. And Michigan coming off maybe their best game of the year. Here we go. Throw out the records when you have Michigan and Ohio State going at it 1 o'clock. And hopefully you'll hear the cheers just like football. I mean, how many times have you been able to say that? Well, you could have said it last year, and you can say it this year. Late in the game, if Michigan has it in control, get that chant going of just like football against Ohio State. 1 o'clock Sunday, that's Michigan's next game. And then you just look down the line. They've got a 6:30 start. I like that. Weekday against Nebraska. Not this upcoming weekend, but the following weekend, Michigan will host Indiana. And then there's the Valentine's Day special, February 14th in Madison against Wisconsin. We all know what happened last year. I'm sure they'll talk about that one a little bit. 9 o'clock Tuesday night, February the 14th. Juwan Howard and Michigan will visit Wisconsin. That'll be fun night to watch the Wolverines. Fun every night. Watch Michigan, especially when they get a W, which is what they got tonight. And Michael saying it on the chat. Good win on the road. Michael, let's underline and circle what you had to say there. Good win on the road. Exactly. And in fact, when you look at a quad one win, which if you're in the ratings percentage index on the road in the top 70, which Northwestern is, that's how you collect a quad one win. So Michigan able to grab that. They do have some work to do still for sure. That's right. Maybe this is, I'm not predicting this, but maybe this is the one to look back and say the second half in Evanston is when things came together for the Maize and Blue. Just pointed out during the broadcast that last year, they got in the tournament with 17 wins, and I think they're going to need a couple more this year, but they are able to get one tonight. That's the big part, and it is their 12th victory of the season, and they have 9 more games to play in the regular season, and then, of course, the Big Ten tournament at the end. We're here after every Michigan game talking about it, running it down, get you the box score. So that means we'll see you Sunday after the Michigan-Ohio State game, and we'll see you on this feed tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Thanks so much for watching the final from Welsh Ryan Arena. Michigan 68, Northwestern 51. The Wolverines win it. Everybody have a great night. Thanks for watching.